Welcome back, guys. All right, so we're on another video here. So I had the video tearing this 206 apart, cleaning it, filling up with oil, put it in my Craftsman. Well, it turns out that the little shift piece there is a little bit rounded. It refuses to stay in gear. So I took the arm off, took it in to the basement. I'll show you guys real quick. Brought it in here. I have a pretty much new one right here. So I'm gonna stick you guys. Okay. So I brought it in. This is the piece. This is the shift arm. When I stick it in here, there's no play. It's super tight. On the other one, this piece moves probably that much. So it's just not staying in gear. I'm gonna change it out. With that one, unfortunately I have to tear it back apart. So I'll get a video doing that. This is actually a stock belt keeper for an 8-inch pulley, and I welded some arms on it that fit perfectly around my pulley for a 1/2-inch belt, and that just bolts to the top of the transaxle. Which is out. That simple. All it takes to pull one of these out. Super easy. Okay. Now that this is out, this piece right here, guessing just the edges are, yeah, see the edges are kind of rounded off a little. We're gonna crack this case open again. Try to drain the fluid so we can keep it. Put the other shift arm in here, put it back together, sew it up, fill it back up, and put it back in. I'll be right back with you guys. That's the plug right there. Just holds the fluid in. Don't forget, before you try prying this, there is 2 bolts on the bottom side of this case. Don't make that mistake and break the case. There's a couple red rags. That's good enough. You can see this fluid is very disgusting, but it doesn't really smell too burnt. Just take a flat head, okay, and then usually there is a, see those little grooves? Usually you can pry these cases open. There's the piece. Yep, right here. I just used black RTV, and I just stick them on my finger. This is probably overkill. So just get all the way around, like that. Okay. Don't forget, wipe the top half down. You will ruin the RTV if you set oil right on top of it. It will still seal if it's a little bit oily, but if it's straight oil, it won't seal. Okay, everything looks good. Don't forget, because I forgot this last time. See that spring? My shift ball is somewhere in here. Hold on, let me get you guys off to the side. Let me pull these out. The RTV's got to set up for a second anyways. Okay. Now, there it is. I'll show you guys the easiest way to install that here in a second. Now, it's in nice and flush. Spins. Spins easy. So let's throw this in and take it for a test drive. All right, got it all back together. It's in. Let's take it down off these stands and take it for a rip. Choke. little test. You can see where we always spin. Hold on. We'll get over here. Oh, beautifully. That's all that fixed. Let's take it up here and see what she'll do. A little bit of a gas leak, but I think that's just old hose. I gotta buy some new hose for it. It would have already popped out multiple times. Oh yeah, tomorrow, boys, we're getting a ride video. I'm taking her to the trails. I'll trailer it down there if Mark don't want to go with me. He'll usually go. He might be busy though, so we'll see. But I'm gonna ride this bad boy. I want to get some mud shots for you guys. Show you what the actual trail looks like. So, see you in a minute. All right, we're back. I was just taking it around the yard a little bit to make sure it wasn't going to keep popping out of gear. That thing would pop out of gear probably every 3 seconds. And then you'd have to push the clutch in, find the gear again, and it'd pop back out. It was just super annoying. And either when I tore it apart, I must have took the linkage out of a different 206 because I have a couple of bad cases and just didn't realize that I switched them. And it could have been slightly different. Oh, I get some light. Or it was just wore out. Either way, it's fixed now, so I'll probably run her for a couple months and then change the fluid in it. We got Caden's exhaust fixed on his. It's nice and quiet. Mark's now turns right. Tire stays aired up. I put a bigger tube in it, one for an actual four-wheeler. It's too big for it, but it works. Tire's nice and stiff. We drilled a drain plug on the bottom of his. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. It's kind of dark. No, I doubt you can see it, but drain plug. We drained all the oil. We filled it back up with some, I believe, 2050 synthetic, and so much better. I mean, it still has a little bit of a whine to it, but it seems to run good, so he'll probably come with me. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe Caden will come with me after school. But I got my trailer rewired. It was terrible. Got it fully rewired. It's ready for a Kansas trip. I'm actually taking this one and the gray one, this gray one, to Kansas with me. Maybe we get some sand videos. But sorry, short video. I just wanted to fix that rear end. This is out of the factory rear end that came in that. You can see, disgusting. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned.